Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and buenos dias, and welcome to the Rqdaily show with myself, Ron Swanson, on the Sean Atwood channel. I'm just waiting on my panel members joining me, but it's a bit mad today. I'm not going to lie. Some of the stuff that has come out in the last 24 hours that directly, it almost links in with the phone call, the leaked phone call, right? And whether it's a fabricated call that's been put together purposely from the Diddy camp or whether it's real, we've got some interesting things in the papers today. So let's see. Squids. What is happening? What is happening? Mary, what is happening? Holy Grace, what is happening? Jillian, Catherine, what is happening? New subby, just me. What's happening? What's happening? So I hope you're all doing really well. It's Friday, right? So it's a royal mess night. So join us. I think it's going to be a cervezas evening. So come and join us, please do. And of course, this Saturday we have Jaguar Right 2. I mean, does it get any better than that? I don't really think it does, to be honest. I think the Sean Atwood team right now is a well-oiled machine, refined right now. So big shout out to all the team. You're all smashing it. Mods, admin, and the rest of the Atwood crew, just smashing it. So Saturday, we've got Jaguar Right. We also have an after chat with myself and Tommy Scoville. Got to break it down, man. You know she's going to be saying some absolute bombs. So make sure you clear your Saturday evening, basically. Now, I have had way... Do you know Azira? I put a one in the side chat if you're in the UK and you know what Azira coffee is. Yeah, I know what you're saying there, Kaz. Yeah, I know what you're saying there. I think we sent some instructions over on to make sure that, because it's not necessarily the green screen, it's the internet connection, if that makes sense. So, or it's a processing issue. You know what I'm saying? Nescafe, yeah, man, that shit right there, yeah. So how is that legal? How is Azira just all right to be sold? Right? Because if you do not nail 1 teaspoon of this stuff, right? Or you think you're cool, right? And you try and, battle the Azira, you lose every time. It's just anxiety in a jar. Like it really is. And the worst thing is, if you stop drinking it, you just got to keep powering through it. So yeah, that's where we're at today. We're already ruined. Now, where are we going to start with this? Oh, if you're new to the channel and you're new to me, earlier this year, I done a 3-part series with Nico Klaus, the Vampire of Paris, looking at the 3 main words that would define his life. Vampire, cannibal, killer. Yeah. And this guy done 12 years for murder. He murdered an individual with the hopes of butchering him and consuming him. He geared his whole life to be able to work in morgues so that he had access to bodies, to be able to cut off little pieces. He is an author and an artist now. Best-selling book, The Cannibal's Cookbook, where, of course, he put all of his favorite recipes together. And then we done a Q&A. And he's one of the most fascinating individuals that I've spoken to across the sort of criminal world, if you will, because he is in no delusion of what he is. He's a self-declared monster. But what an interview. So if you guys are wanting something to go and binge that's maybe a little true crimey, go and give it a watch. Produced by me on the Sean Atwood channel. Now, let's jump into the first one because this is nuts. New photos of Sean Diddy Combs emerge from infamous parties. A newly filed civil lawsuit from Texas lawyer Tony Busby. Pictures show Diddy dancing in the same room as multiple young women and glaring at someone while sitting on the sofa. Shocking new photos showing a glimpse. And see, this is the thing. Stuff is starting to come out, right? Like this is massive. Shocking new photos showing a glimpse at inside Sean Diddy Combs' infamous parties were recently filed in a new civil lawsuit. In the lawsuit, Texas lawyer Tony Busby pictured. Excuse me a second. Excuse me one. Oh, pure dry mouth. Young women, multiple. Oh yeah, sitting on a sofa, multiple vodka bottles. Some photos filed with the lawsuit also showed some plastic containers that were allegedly used by the rapper or his staff to slip chemicals into drinks, as claimed in the lawsuit. Since his arrest, more alleged victims have come forward, with attorney Tony Busby said that he's received more than over 120 further complaints. Busby announced 7 new civil claims last week, including an allegation the Bad Boy Records founder, wow, done that. That's serious shit. Excuse me, my language. Mr. Busby said that he will continue sharing claims against powerful people in the future and added that people will be shocked by the famous names that emerge. Oh, man, this is going to get mad. Combs, via his attorneys, denied all of the accusations in a statement last week. His lawyers have dismissed the lawsuit as clear attempts to garner publicity. Okay, adding, I mean, madness. Mr. Combs has never essayed anyone, adult, minor, or woman. So these are the new photos that have come out. Obviously, there's a lot of redacted sections. And yeah, he's glaring at someone. Camera right here. Okay, so this is where things get a bit mad, right? So we had this phone call come out, and then a few days later, we have the alleged plastic containers. Does anyone remember during that phone call, there was something about recycling the plastic? Now, listen, if you are like me and you're like, this is all a bit, is this not all a bit like coincidental, right? Is it not a bit like if this was a Netflix series, you'd be like, nah, mate, nah. AI faked or real leaked phone calls days before images containing little plastic containers go public, recycling the plastic, right? It's crazy. So, and we've seen that one. Here's another image here. Very interesting stature. The only other person who wasn't blurred in the photo was a woman who sat behind the desk at the opposite end of the room. Her identity is not clear, and there is no suggestion that she was involved in the alleged crimes. It was alleged that Diddy invited businessmen to his private office after the photo was taken, where the two were alone. According to the lawsuit, businessman claims he thought the duo would discuss business, but he claims Diddy removed his pants and exposed his genitals and was intoxicated and acting strangely. It was further claimed that the lawsuit Combs continued to move closer and then grabbed the businessman's genitals through his pants, squeezing them in a rough sexual manner. That is dark. Like this guy has completely lost all sense of, I don't even know what the word is. Like he is so far gone in the realm of being untouchable in his mind at this stage. Like to just, I mean, you heard what he done at the, was it Target? Was it Target? I can't remember where it was, but it was a member of staff. He just forced him into the stock room and made him get down on his knees and, you know, and then just went back out and just got on with his freaking show or whatever he was doing in the place. There we go. Lady Letitia, how are you? We're having a little rant, right? Right now. So we've just gone over these initial pictures where we've got Diddy in this room here. We've got a bunch of people that are edited out. You can see the vodka. You can see a camera. You can see the diddler. Then we come down here. We've got another picture of Diddy, and then we've got these little plastic containers. Now, oh, hang on a minute. Apparently, I've not sent Paula the link. Give me a second. I mean, I definitely have. Have I not? Yes, I have.
Yeah, you sent it at the top.
Yeah, it's okay. Paula doesn't understand the concept of just scrolling up like an image in her phone. Like if it's not right in front of her to press, she struggles. Welcome from Australia. Hope everything is good. Oh man, what was it that was going on in Australia? Something. Oh man, how crazy is this? Right before we continue on, right? Do you remember the young Philly case we were talking about? The YouTuber that was accused of SA and R out in Australia.
Yes.
So how mad is this? So his court date is in 2 years' time, and he's just not allowed to leave Australia until his court date.
Oh wow.
What?
That is.
Man. And I mean, I punch the American legal system in the face as often as I can, but that is, I mean, listen, I'm just saying, if people shouldn't, if he's guilty, people just shouldn't be R'ing and SAing people, right? I get that, right? But wow, I mean, can you imagine if he's found not guilty? How many people are even going to remember this in 2 years? How many people are just going to stop following him and assume he's guilty? It's wild. Is a
2 years. That's a long time.
Do you know how many messages I got yesterday, Paula, about how you went full goth mode for your interview with Sean?
What do you mean goth mode?
You went full goth mode. Like you had a black top on with your black hair, then you had all of your lights out, and you were just like this, like you look like an undercover agent. It was funny. You look good though. Like it was a good layout. I like it. It was good.
Thank you. Well, to tell you the truth, okay, this is going to sound horrible. I didn't have any electricity, so I was using my phone.
Yeah, no, it looked good. It's funny you should say that. My first documentary, to make everything look as high end as I could, I turned out all the lights, had a black hoodie on, and then filmed with a single light in front of me so that no one could see the fact that I was just sat in a room. And it gives a really good balance, if you know what I mean. Creates focus. What are the plastic tubs? Well, Paula, do you remember in this leaked phone call, whether it's AI, whether it's real, whether it's not, right? You don't think it's a bit strange? They said recycle the plastic, and then 2 days later, Busby releases photos of little plastic containers from the Diddy parties that you can see in this image right here, as released by Busby. And he was saying it's time to recycle the plastic. So, do you not think that's awfully like suspicious that a couple of days ago we get this phone call, and then a few days after that we get a plastic container thrown into the mix here?
Yeah, but you know what? I think that the plastic is something, I don't know. When he said recycle the plastic, it gave me the vibe of take like bring back certain pictures.
No, I hear you, but listen,
that's the vibe that gave me, because he wouldn't be so literal. You know what I mean?
Well, here's the thing. Let's forget about what we think and our opinions for a second, and let's just talk about coincidence and data, right? What are the odds of that leak call and then a big update in the case being little plastic containers being leaked within the same 5 or 6 days? Does that not seem awfully pre-planned to you?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
It's very interesting too, because yesterday I wanted to say something with Sean, because people were asking why the royals are important for these kinds of people, and I actually started talking about that painter. Remember the painter?
Yeah.
Okay, this painter. This is right before the coronation, or right around the coronation time of King Charles, right?
It was a few months after, but it was the end of the year of the coronation, I think.
Okay, it was the end of the year of the coronation.
Yeah.
And what the police is trying to do is try not to bring another scandal to Charles so quickly after being king. because then we would have had Peter Ball, Jimmy Savile, and then this guy who's
Yeah.
still employed. So I this is why these people befriend royalty, because the police will think a billion times before going after these people because of their worried of the ties and the links and how it would look
Yeah,
for the
100%.
royal family. Because can you imagine if this had blown up right
Well,
after? Because let's not forget, Charles is people are still
You've
warming
also
up.
got a factor in the whole, if I go down, I'm taking everyone down with me factor with these individuals,
Yeah,
because
well, by association, because it would be the third pedo that it's associated to Charles. You know,
that's exactly it. And
I
we'll
mean,
we'll,
one may
we'll
be a coincidence. Two,
yeah.
three, that there is something wrong with the person befriending these people.
Yeah, it's a suspicious lineup with King Charles and his previous associates. But hopefully we'll get an update soon on whether or not we can get all of the correspondence between the minor and the former aide to King Charles.
I just don't get, because Ron and I. Oh, by the way, I got your comment yesterday, heresy, when we were talking about Taylor Swift. I got it, buddy. I just didn't want to laugh, you know, and I didn't want to break your heart right in live television.
Well, listen, we've made a deal.
I'm gonna out him. We were talking, guys, about Taylor Swift being a priestess of this cult of things of people in Hollywood and stuff, and Ron immediately jumped like a good little Swiftie. Heresy. We're gonna ban. I don't know who was talking.
Oh yeah, I was going to start banning the mods because the mods were talking shit. So yeah, it's all in good fun. It's all in good fun. But the deal is, the deal is, if she turns out to be what you say she is, we take her out last.
Why?
Okay? Well, because I'm asking you nicely. I'm asking you nicely. Okay, we deal with everyone else, and then we
she's
take
the
her
one
out
with
last.
the biggest influence.
I
think she's bigger than Beyonce in regards to influence.
See, everyone's on board. Okay.
No,
and
this is Maria Jose who's saying that, not everyone.
And Taylor, if you're watching, the plan is we take out them all and then we rule together. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Okay, we will bring the world to its knees. No, I'm just kidding.
No, but this is why these people befriend powerful people that are not politicians. You see, royalty, you can't get rid of royalty. They're always there. That's a title. You know, a politician comes and goes, another disgraced politician. But royalty, especially British royalty.
Meghan isn't doing so good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, that does look a bit like Taylor in the background pic.
It does.
It does look a bit like Taylor.
You do have pictures with Taylor and Diddy.
Or
There's lots of pictures with Taylor and Diddy.
Ariana.
I mean, obviously it's not Taylor Swift, but it does look a little bit like Taylor Swift.
You want me to put a picture of Taylor Swift? I have many pictures of Taylor Swift and Diddy.
What about Ariana Grande? She looked like her with that ponytail.
No. Listen, that's a different war. It's the holy war. John Wedger and I kill each other last. Okay, and in the war against the cabal, we take out Taylor Swift. We take her out last. Okay. And just listen, it's good to have these things laid out. Do you know what I'm saying? It's good to just have these things laid out and have a plan. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm very serious about my religion. John's very serious about his religion. If it came down to a holy war, it'll just be me and John left on the hill. And yeah. What I'm saying.
Did you see what Ali Carter posted?
Hang on, let me finish going through this article, and then I want you to rant for half an hour about Teigen, right? Because there's going to be people in the side chat who are new. So a lot of the people who know the history of Chrissy Teigen will know all this. But if you're new to this, we want to just put something on to show the difference between 2011, 2015, 2019, what these individuals were happy to say online.
It increased. It went from a little bit shy tweets, and then they were just full on shameful.
Yeah,
before 100%. We do that, though, I want to give a public service announcement. Guys, I get so many questions about my hair and my eyelashes and everything.
It's all fake.
Bloody rice water. Rice water is simple. You don't cook it. At least I don't. I just get you get a junk of water and a little bit of rice.
A junk of water or a jug? Is it a jug or a junk?
Of water. Shut up. A jug of water, and then you put a cup of rice, And then you let it sit there for about 10-15 minutes until the water becomes white. And then you drain it and you just have the water. You can, if your plants are dying, you can spray your plants with that and put it in the plants.
Wow.
And for
Wow.
your eyelashes, after you wash your face and stuff like that, put a little bit of rice water in it and just leave it. Don't remove it, and do it
I
at
tell
night.
you what, just for legal reasons, maybe we don't give out remedies that you suggest people rub into their eyes over the
Well,
internet.
no, it's not a remedy. It's our organic rice water, and it works for me. I'm saying that's what I use. People are asking me.
Yeah. What you're going to do is some dumbass is going to just take the long grain rice in the water and shove it in their fucking eye. Oh my God, I'm swearing again. And then what's going to happen is a lawyer is going to send a message to Sean Atwood at the head office and be like, oh, my demented sister blinded herself because of Paula's freaking.
I say you strain the water and you just pat it. Don't rub your eyes like that either. That's what I do. And this is when you guys ask me, this is what I do. Rice water is excellent for plants. It revives plants. It makes the leaves look very, very, it has elements. The same thing for my hair. And the most important part of the hair is rinse off the scalp, because otherwise it's going to get itchy. But for your eyes, before you go to sleep, if you do that, just put a little bit of that rice water, just pat it around. You'll be surprised. But don't expect that the very next day when you wake up, your eyelashes are going to be like that. Because
Stop asking for Paula's hair tips in the comments, okay?
I'm going to do it for my eyelashes.
Okay. Someone's going to blind themselves. I'm just saying that right now. Someone is
No,
going
but the rice grain, take it out. Just the water.
Oh yeah, it's so simple, man. You've heard that woman. You've heard the woman.
James R. Crypto, rice Sempic for the eyes. There we go. But rather than shrinking, it makes your eyelashes grow strong and thick. They become thick and they don't fall that easily.
If
and then we
someone
have Cerosar. I'm putting rice in my eye right now.
If somebody can clip this and cut out all the sections where Paula says remove the rice and drain it, right, and then put this clip out, that would be great, right? Okay, now listen.
Up.
Beauty tip moment done with. Let me see if there's anything else to read here. Okay, no. So it's new images. We have this plastic container. I think it's awfully. I mean, this is beyond.
But he didn't say get rid of. He said recycle.
Recycle. Yeah, like open them all, tip out what's in them, and get rid of the plastic. Could be.
Yeah, recycle, get rid of.
I'm just saying, plastic being mentioned.
Reuse. Recycle means reuse. To me, it's time to reuse something.
Yeah, I get that too.
Oh, is that what you got?
Well, recycle means to reuse, to use again. That's what recycle.
Well, it's also another term for taking out the trash, right? Like taking out the recycling.
Exactly.
Recycle again. None of us are right and none of us are wrong. We're all right and we're all wrong at the same time.
But the thing is that we don't think like criminals. At least I don't. I wouldn't even know that.
Yeah.
I don't either. I don't know. Yeah.
Shit. Okay. Yeah. Me neither.
After we were sharing those tweets about Chrissy Teigen. Ugh.
Oh, we're going to get to that. Right. Bombshell lawsuit. Next one. Notorious abuse. Okay. So same article, same pictures, I think. Okay, here we go. So this is showing the plastic containers that often got hidden inside pens so that drinks could be contaminated, shall we say.
Oh my God.
We have these Ciroc vodkas. Now, I know Queenie went off on one about a whole theory about Diddy and the spirit companies, and then she went totally down a rabbit hole connecting spirits and spirits together, which was a side quest she didn't need to go on. But it was interesting because I think Sean done a live stream. I think it's got about 200,000 views looking at that whole theory, because there's so much money at play in this world with these people. It could be something that he has stood on some toes, maybe taking it too far in a business deal, and they're just like, nah, mate, it's time for him to go. But hey, listen, photographs aren't the only thing that's been in the news today. Lovely. Diddy asked 12-year-old actress to party in newly resurfaced video.
Well, he could have invited her to a piñata.
Yeah. I think somebody who goes to strip clubs with their mums shouldn't be allowed to invite 12-year-olds anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The
Do you know what I'm
mother. Why aren't they looking at the mother? May I ask?
Unless, wait, hang on. Unless your mum happens to own the strip club, okay, and you're nipping in to see her at work, that's fine, okay, because she's the manager.
What?
Do you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm just saying, if you own a strip club, your mum owns a strip club, and she's the manager, and you've got to go into the strip club. Technically, you're in a strip club with your mum, but she's not a dancer; she's a manager. Listen, it's ADHD. You just have to put up with it. So there's the loophole. There's the loophole. If anyone wanted to know the loophole for being in a strip club with your mum and it's not weird, that's the only one. Okay, another questionable Diddy video has resurfaced showing him inviting a young girl to a party. The clip was reshared on social media on Monday from an account called Gwarl. The Gwarls Are Fighting. Nice.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Sean Combs, 33 at the
Is
time.
that a little girl?
Yeah, I'm getting to it. Well, you just calm down, ladies.
I am literally gonna.
Commissioner's
No, I'm
face.
taking the picture
so
away. I'm not showing you
terrible.
anything. I'm banning you.
This is really terrible. I
straight.
mean,
Just-
this guy's disgusting to think
It's
that he has people in the
horrible.
Senate
Shoot.
advocating for children.
Right
He's a
on.
predator who inserted himself into that too. He's a predator disguised as a savior to get as many kids as possible and to get parents to trust him. He's disgusting.
That is disgusting.
Will you just let me finish the article? I know you're triggered. Okay, I know you're triggered. Okay, but this isn't going to become the Derail Ron show. Okay, where every day you let me get a paragraph and then you go off on a 20-minute side quest and then I forget what we're doing.
Show that little girl's face. You know, we know where you're going.
I understand now why Shonda stays quiet for most of the time. I understand now. Just let them just go. Okay, here we go. All right. Sean Combs, 33 at the time, can be seen in the clip from 2003 MTV Awards speaking to a young actress, Davy Chase, then 12, if she's coming to the after. Then 12, if she's coming to the after party tonight. Ashton Kutcher, 25, from described himself as one of Combs' best friends at the time, could be seen backstage smiling and laughing with Fonzworth Bentley. For a start, what is that for a name? Fonzworth?
I
Wow.
thought it was a car.
I mean, a big shout out to all the Fonzworths out there because there ain't many. All right. Okay. This has aged well.
I cannot believe he did that. That is so, I believe it, but it's just horrific. Look
Like,
at
I'm not
that.
being like,
The after party.
how well is this aged? Like a cheese in the sun. That's how it's aged. The video then shifts to the actual MTV Awards, where Chase accepts the award for Best Villain in a Horror. Oh my God. It's the little girl from The Ring.
Do you have a clip of him saying it?
Yeah, she ruined a big part of my life, this little girl. I'm not going to lie. I hate the freaking. There's something about long, wet-haired Asian ghosts.
Was
right?
that her in The Ring?
Yeah, man. Yeah. A horror movie and Roll the Ring. As the young girl appears to battle her nerves, Kutcher reassures her, saying, "You're doing great," and Sean tells her, "Take your time." Oh. With the amount of allegations hanging over Combs' head, netizens couldn't help but take a look. Netizens couldn't help but take a look at the interactions with multiple side eyes. Diddy was so serious about asking that little girl to come to his party and how Ashton was looking at her so sick. One comment read, "Where is her parents? Lock them all up like now. Where is this little girl? I prayed that she's okay." Right. So here we go.
Oh my God.
And listen, you know what? Doing it with the drink in the hand and the swag,
That is
right,
just,
is
ooh. Yeah. It was funny.
oh no. At this point, I'm going on stage and knocking out Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah.
Right, and I'm telling you, and I'm going full Will Smith on his ass. Like he is getting slapped into the abyss, my G. Like taking him out the game. What is going on here?
Yeah.
Where is his hands?
Hanging up on the little girl.
Why are they touching her like that?
Why is there 4 hands on a 12-year-old? Right? Why is there 4 adult men's hands on this 12-year-old?
Oh my goodness.
Oh man. Right. Do you know what? It's just Savile all over again, man.
I just want to say,
Oh no. Right. Can I make this bigger? Like, why are you so small? Hang on a second.
It is big, Ron.
There we go. That's better. Oh shit.
Look how they're surrounding her.
Yeah, let's just
Vultures, sexual vultures. Absolutely.
watch again on Instagram. Okay, right. All right.
You're doing so good.
I just want to say,
Coming to the after party tonight. Yeah. Good. You're doing so good.
I just want to say,
That's disturbing.
Yeah, that is proper.
I have another thing in mind when I look at that. Other
Okay,
words come to my mind.
I want to watch it one more time, and we're just going to
Okay.
focus on the mannerisms of Diddy and the way that these two men conduct themselves on stage. Let's try and
Look how he's looking at her like she's a piece of meat.
Well, you need it's Diddy when he approaches with that glass, and he's got the glass at his mouth, and he's looking down his glasses or looking sort of down his nose, going that is damning.
Coming to the after party tonight.
And his pelvis is extended forward.
Yes.
Did you see that?
And it's he's like
You're doing
flirting
so
with
good.
her.
I just want to say,
Coming to the after party tonight.
See how she takes it off? How she takes it off before she starts speaking.
Damn. All right. Well, listen. That's disturbing. Yes. Let's go with that, Nikki. Nice one.
I
Disturbing.
gotta say something because this is the thing that we were talking with abuse in these types of behavior. It always escalates. It starts with little things to see how much they can get away with. I mean, at this point, when they were caught, like Chrissy Teigen with her tweets, she started with something very minor, but because nothing happens, then she escalates. The same thing with Diddy and Ashton. They didn't even bother to hide it anymore. And then if you call them out, it's like, how dare you? You're close-minded. You know, you are
Yeah.
the degenerate for thinking that after her pizza.
Oh yeah, but that's the common tactic. Like the common tactic used by predators is to say you're the predator for thinking they're a
Right.
predator, and it's like okay then. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I hear, like trust me, I am
Denial.
first.
No, I know.
First.
But I also Ashton Kutcher has inserted himself as the savior and defender of children trafficked,
Yeah.
and this is a very tactic that we saw with Jimmy Savile and with many predators who we have it on Meghan Markle and Harry exploiting vulnerable people, inserting with vulnerable people. Also yesterday when I did the live with Sean, and we were talking about the painter, and I was wondering, why did he reach out to me and Pidina? And then you nailed it. You said, well, because only you and Pidina have charities that deal with children. You did remember?
Yeah, I
didn't even
remember
thought
that.
about that.
Yeah,
You
do you
remember
know
that?
that
Because I
was
was like, why would he reach out to me?
that was
Like
the first thing I thought of.
I didn't. And I actually got to tell you, he did offer. He said that he would have like
Go over that story.
how
Go over that
great it
story.
would be for the Royal Foundation that he could get me. And the minute he said that, and I thought
Paula,
endorsement,
Paula,
was
rewind
like,
it a bit. Rewind it and start that story again. So when we were talking about the painter earlier, that was an aide to King Charles. Before the bust happened, he contacted, and I mean months and months before the bust happened, and obviously Paula and P. Dina and myself knew nothing about the operations against this guy. He is legitimately. He painted the coronation picture of King Charles, one of them, and he painted Diana. He lived next door to Diana. He helped raise the boys. He was 4 years by the side of the king, slapping Prince Andrew on the backside. He has handwritten letters from the Queen. He has paintings of
he's been to
every
family
single royal.
barbecues where it's
He's
only
been to family barbecues. Like it's that level of connection to the royals. Okay, so apply that to your own life. How well do you have to know your neighbor for them to have an active influence in your kid's life, even though they're technically a workmate, right? Because you work for the royals. He reached out to P. Dina and to Paula, sent them artwork, was very nice. And obviously after the bust, it made sense to me that,
Well, when he sent me he first sent me Dina, and then he reached out to me, and then I wanted to check because it sounded so far fetched that he was so well connected, and then he would be looking at my channel, because this is the guy who's literally he was in the grounds of of the king's residence. I mean, he has Princess Anne's phones. Meghan Markle and Harry had dropped by just after the wedding. He was painting a princess. I mean, this guy, it wasn't an aide. He was. He
Oh yeah,
was.
he was an advisor. He was an actual advisor, and don't quote me on this, but it was something to do with the planet, I believe.
Yeah,
Right?
he's
It was
organic.
something-
His organic thing, and he was assisting Charles into his organic. You know how Charles is into organic things and stuff like that. So when this guy reached out to me and he said that he was that connected, I thought, why is he reaching out to me? I'm just a little YouTuber. And then he mentioned Pidina. So I contacted Pidina, and Pidina said, yeah, he's legit, and he sent me this painting. And then I said, yeah, send me the paintings. And I was so happy. I even displayed them in a couple of my videos. I thanked them in a couple of my videos. I had them there. And then all of a sudden, I remember, and then he started talking to me that he could help me with the Royal Foundation because I would change the lives of so many children. Immediately, I thought of like hundreds of schools, and helping people and finally getting roofs, all like proper rooms and stuff.
It's proper scary and creepy, mate, when you think about
then,
it.
he has
Let me break it down. Let me break it down. So what you're saying is you were approached by a man online that gave you gifts and made promises that he could assist you, and it sounds like grooming.
No, but he did prove. He showed for real, guys.
I know that.
This guy was legit with what he was showing. He didn't forge any Queen's letters. I mean, this guy is properly legit.
We're past the stage of if anybody doesn't believe us, then that's fine. But trust me, we did a video on it. It was in one newspaper publication, and pretty soon we're going to have an update because the woman who caught this man has got over 850 arrests for PDF files in the UK.
Wow.
She's serious shit, right? She doesn't mess around. She does not take any prisoners. And in 850 convictions, she's never seen a case ever handled like this. Ever.
Yeah, and you know how I found out? Because I featured him in my videos, suddenly I start getting messages from my subscribers. Paula, did you see? Is this the same guy that you featured? This is the painter. He's getting arrested on Facebook because it was a whole thing on Facebook, right?
Yep.
And I'm like, that can't be. And then I contacted Ron and like, Ron, have you seen this? Do you know anything about it? And Ron is like all excited. Yeah, we're doing all this. And I said, this guy's been texting me. And he goes, what? And like, show me.
Yeah.
And sending him everything. I sent him the pictures of everything. And the guy and then when the guy, after he was arrested, I kept sending him, Ron said to me, send him text and see what he says. So he was taken by the police. And
wait, before he says, but this is how dumb this guy is. Paula and I just done a live stream completely exposing this guy, right? Completely exposing him. He gets arrested, then driven home by the police, has 18 mobile phones removed from his house, but is texting Paula that very night saying, hey, Paula, how you doing? Wow. And all the while, there is literally a video that says a royal mess exposing a PDF file, Paula M. and Ron Swanson. Right? And this guy is just like paying no attention to anything. Still in Paula's.
I was the one who warned you that he was out because he had just texted me, and you went, right? No, he can't because he can't have mobile phones. I said he texted me from a different phone number, and I sent you the screenshot and everything, and he's like, he can't.
Correct.
He's out.
That is the correct response, Essie. Correct response is say what?
That's what Ron said to me. That can't be right. He was taken. There's no way this guy with all the evidence.
He was contacting Paula because months before we knew he was a PDF file, he'd contacted Pidina and Paula because he's part of the royal world. He's a painter. He's a renowned royal painter for the royals, and he sent art out to them and wanted to help them with their charities that just so happened to involve children. Definitely nothing suspicious about that at all. I'm sure he's a really cool guy.
Yeah, but Ron was shocked because as soon as he sent, and then he was posting these half-naked pictures on his Instagram account, and Ron was shocked to this day, and the police apologized and dropped him off. Okay, guys? And my thinking behind it is because he's so connected to the royal family that King Charles could not, I don't think King Charles could survive a third scandal with a third pedo. I don't think he can because his image is still, people are still warming up to him. And this coming right after the coronation, because he can't claim that he didn't know because the police did warn him about him. And he just ignored it.
It's absolutely crazy. Like, what was his name again?
I forget.
Andrew something, right?
Andrew, yeah, I can't remember what's his name. I
Like,
blocked him
it
from
is
my Instagram and
literally.
everything.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Do you know it's been completely wiped off the internet, bar from the Catcher's Facebook page. So give me a minute, everyone. Let's give you a little treat here.
But Ashton Kutcher, it is incredible. We're gonna be ending. It is my opinion that we're going to find out that he's one of the biggest travelers on one thing. One of the biggest organizers of people who don't want to travel.
Yep.
David Mellon, Andrew.
So this is. I mean, look at his house. Look at it all. Look at this shit. Wait, I'll go back. Come on.
Wow.
Yeah, Lisa. Thank you, mate. This will do. This works. This will do just fine. But I would suggest if anybody wants to follow and support a legitimate, no nonsense predator hunting team, CIM Midlands is the one. They are. I mean, they just don't mess about. You know what I mean?
Diane Ramos says the arrogance of these people is just mind-blowing. How can he not be arrogant when he hasn't suffered any consequences after he was caught red-handed with pictures, exchanging messages, with videos, with everything, and then he's just let out 4 hours afterwards? How can he not? This is the whole point I'm saying. How can these people not be arrogant because they feel that they are backed by the royal family? They know 100%. That if they go down, then it's going to be a scandal in the royal family, because he wasn't just an employee that, he was, he was living, he was babysitting.
Do you think it would be that bad though? Do you really think that it would be really bad on Charles if it
Of course it would be.
Of course. And you know what? It's not even that it's bad on Charles. It's like, what did he get up to with other members of the royal crew, the royal family, the royal freaking gardeners, whatever? There's going to be a little group of them. I'm not saying that the king's brother could be at the center of it, but he does mention slapping him on the bottom. Do you know what I'm saying? So I just want to say, Paula can confirm this, right? His whole house, there is no space left on the walls.
And he showed the letters to the predators, the police. You know, the people, when they were busting him, they were saying, "How can you? Are you not embarrassed that you have all these lovely letters from the Queen and Princess Anne?" I mean, every member of the royal family, he has photos with them at private barbecues, dinners. I mean, in Sandringham, Balmoral. I mean, this guy was like, the whole house is filled with letters of recognition from the Queen, from Prince Charles, from Diana.
Correct.
Wow.
Correct. And do you know what? What better position to have if you're a fixer or you're wanting to go under the radar than just, you know, royal advisor or whatever his position was to the king? Because, I mean, can you name me any royal advisors that are currently employed right now? I can't. Do you know what I'm saying?
There was that Fawcett guy who was let go because of this scandal that you know, he had 3 or 4 suitcases with like 2 million or 3 million pounds in cash just handed over. I mean, and then Charles naming a personal forest after the guy who donated the money, and the scandal of them helping him get his residency or citizenship all of a sudden, you know, and he was let go. But
Lisa B, could you grab CIM Midlands link for me and just put it in the side chat? I just want to say to everyone, if you're somebody who, you know, you don't know which sort of IRL predator hunters do things the way they need to be done, this is the one. She's a badass. She gets convictions. She's not putting it. She has made 0 pence in over a decade doing this. No monetized, nothing.
Ron, have you heard, speaking of scandals, have you heard the scandal with Andrew's wife? What's her name? Sarah Ferguson. Fergie. She had an aide, and one of her aides had killed their boyfriend.
Yeah, I mean, who hasn't killed someone's boyfriend? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's
no, but you know, like, Ron, we're talking about Ashton. You know that Ashton is so degenerate that he was kind of, you know, that Mila Kunis was underage when she was acting in that 70s show.
Yeah. Well, listen.
And remember that creepy thing that he was saying about her and how him, and I do believe that they groomed Mila Kunis, because
yeah,
you know,
totally.
like what's it, Danny Masterson and Ashton Kutcher with Diddy. I believe that they groomed her because she has that absolutely closed mind mentality, and there's something not
I'll be
right.
honest with you. I think she was offered and turned down the contract and seen a bunch of stuff and what had nothing to do with it. There's a reason why somebody who could be very much one of these pretty Hollywood girls decides to be the voice of Meg Griffin for like 12, 13 years. Okay. And keeping that as our steady job. Because maybe that's a lot of crap because she's now married to Ashton Kutcher, right?
Yes.
He's a bit spicy, Ashton Kutcher. He just had his hands over a 12-year-old on a stage.
That's what I'm talking, and he's had issues with because there was he did some he was doing some interviews with Mila Kunis before there were a couple or anything like that, and they were telling him, didn't you find that it was weird to kiss her like that, that you were a pervert, and how they were saying inappropriate things, him and Danny Masterson, about Mila Kunis. And I mean, his on talk shows, you know, saying that, but you can see her very uncomfortable, you know, and how they over sexualized her. And I mean, Ashton, this is just my opinion, and I may be way off, and if it's, I apologize, but I believe that he is a predator who inserted himself in being the savior of children so he can have more access to them. But he is, to me, 1 billion. He's just worse than Diddy. That I mean, and they are so blatant about it. Like Ali Carter, you know, like Ali Carter comes and is like, she's telling people, and nobody wants to listen. She's been speaking for years, and nobody wants to listen. And then they call her crazy, far-fetched, that she's a conspiracy theorist and all kinds of things. You know, and she just posted something yesterday. I believe that I have it here if you want to listen to it, about somebody going down that's going to shock everybody's, because it's amazing how all these people, are suddenly, you know, there's a theory that's flaunting around that the FBI caught all of Diddy's videos, right? And they're using all these celebrities to blackmail these celebrities to endorse Kamala.
No,
that is my favorite one yet.
No way.
No, let me show you something.
No, Paula, I am fully, I'm fully on board with this one. That's a belter, Paula. I fully endorse this one.
No.
Paula, unleash the fury. I want to see Letitia lose her fucking mind. I'm sorry, swearing. Again, I'm sorry, algorithm. But yeah, come on. That's a banger.
That's that stupid.
Let me show you something.
Oh, yeah. Get the receipts out, Paula. Let's see.
I'm going to show you Benny Johnson.
That is that stupid stuff.
Oh, it's too good.
No, why would it be? You know,
Paula.
You know, that's what they used to say about Diddy.
Has to do with Paula.
3 weeks ago, Lady Letitia didn't believe in the ritualistic abuse. Now she does. Give her 2 weeks and she's going to be like, oh, Kamala be blackmailing celebrities, baby. Give her a couple of weeks, Paula. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Girl. I'm whipping out the girl. And
I'm going to have to see receipts.
I'm going to show you something because I'm trying to look for this clip, because Usher went to The View. I don't know if many of you remember this. Usher went to The View, right? And Usher was asked point blank by The View, do you here we go. Wait 1 second. I'm going to show you here this clip.
I just want to say, Letitia, if Paula presents a weak ass argument, I'll be back on your team with this one, and we can just fucking rip her apart. Okay?
Are you ready?
Paula, yeah. Oh, I'm ready. Oh, I'm ready. I was born ready.
I'm gonna show you something here. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. And this is real. Are you showing it, Ron?
I'm showing it, Ron.
Here we go.
Or mewling at me, some virtue signal.
Mute your mic, Paula.
About what I should do with my vote. It was
What did you say?
Mute your mic because we get an echo.
Okay, wait 1 second. 1 second. I want to bring him back here. But if I mute my mic, you won't listen to this.
Oh no, you will. It just will get an echo. Trust me, you're all good.
Okay, let me mute my mic then.
Speak for Kamala against Donald Trump, because he is an existential threat to the country. What do you say to that?
You know what? I don't get too deep into politics. I didn't get a chance to watch the debate last night. I obviously have been watching like everybody else, I think voting is an individual choice. And I think that you're right. You have to look at the reality of the country that we are and the country that we want to be.
Shut up,
and find
Usher.
a candidate that you feel both are who fits the category of where we want to be. And that's it. And that's what you vote based off of. Who you highlight and how you choose to highlight it on whatever platform you have is your prerogative.
Yes. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah.
And then the crowd applauds. You want to know why? Because the crowd actually finds that answer or muling to the regime.
Paula, can you pause it a second?
Far from tactically saying, you know what?
As a podcaster, that sort of answer is the kind of answer that you give when you have no answer that is of any validation. Yeah, thank you. Meaning 100%. Just repeat the same thing 3 different ways using different words, and then wait, and then move. All right, thank you, Paula. Move on. Carry on.
Vote for who you want to vote for. It's an important time. Everyone should do their own research. That's what Usher said. That's a perfectly acceptable response. Every celebrity, no matter what industry you're in, should just say that response. If they support Trump, they should say that response. If they support Kamala Harris, they should say that response.
Yeah, generic.
That's actually the adult, responsible way to talk about the election. Especially when you're a celebrity and you have a lot of skeletons in your closet. But because of those skeletons, they are able to manipulate and leverage celebrities into doing humiliating, degrading things like this. Then Usher comes wandering out on stage.
Usher? Who the fuck is Usher?
What looks like the cleanup mop from the Diddy party.
It's like Paula trying to pronounce words there. Usher.
Unmute yourself, sweetie.
Oh, you shouldn't have let her off the hook that quickly, Letitia. Let her carry on for a minute or two.
She still is.
Yeah, I know. It's glorious though. Look at her points that we're all missing. Things that we want to know, but we don't know. Paula, your mic's off.
You can agree to disagree, but the FBI has the files on these people. You can agree to disagree. There's five.
Oh wait, was that the proof? Oh, Letitia.
No, that's not the proof. That Ron. Okay, the thing that Letitia just said, that's that stupid stuff. That never happened. That's what they've been saying for years. When these women were coming out talking about these people, denouncing them. We know that the FBI, because it's been proven, have manipulated, withheld certain things and evidence. That's proven to the point that they submitted it to Congress in the United States of America with a fake tweet, proven to be a fake tweet to trash Trump. And I'm not a Trumpist. I really don't. I'm not. But it's just
like Trump.
has been proven that I'm not Letitia. I actually am not a Trump person.
Because you say nothing about his discretion.
But then you are going. You're not listening. You're telling me that I am something that I am not.
I would definitely vote
one demographic, but you don't.
No, but I wouldn't. I don't know who I vote for if I were in the States. But I can tell you that just because I speak out against something that is obvious, it doesn't mean that I'm for something. You know what I mean?
And
just because I see Kamala Harris, and let me finish. This is not about politics, but there are so many skeletons, and Usher suddenly endorsing people. Usher is linked to Diddy. Kamala is linked to Diddy. Kamala is shady as hell, and people don't want to see it because, and this is the thing. I love Eminem. You know this, Ron, right? I mean,
this is a 10 out of 10 rant.
Blind to what he just did. It doesn't make me blind to what he's doing.
Can you come get the dog?
Just upset Letitia. Everyone vote Trump. I feel like Letitia is going to vote for the lady, Kamala. And just to annoy her, can we just all vote Trump? Just for no other reason than the internet meme of annoying
It's just scary. It is really scary when people don't want to see things and they say, "Oh no, that's stupid." And that's the dismissive part what they did with Ali Carter, with Jaguar Wright. They're still doing it, and with a bunch of other people who have come out and people have said, when Chrissy Teigen with her tweets, they make sense.
Segue.
But when people were calling her out, there was like, "Oh, you're stupid. That's not true. These people are sick." No. That was the attitude of people. Instead of saying, "You know what? Let's take a step back." We know that the FBI has those files. They know that. And we've had that guest of yours with Sean that says that the FBI is combing through everything they found to see the wrong face pops up. Right now, the FBI is basically a marionette of the current government. Period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Just like X was before he was bought by Elon Musk. Just like Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg had to admit that they were doing things. But before that, when we were calling it out, oh no, you're just crazy, you're stupid, you're imagining things. And then Zuckerberg goes before Congress and had to admit, because it was so overwhelming information, that now he's openly saying, okay, we were censoring. So we have to be open-minded about things, Leticia. We can't just say no because it's Kamala.
Oh no, I'm not. No. No one's perfect. No one's saying that Kamala is perfect. But the lesser of two evils, I would prefer to go with someone that's not divisive and don't try to divide us as a country, but speak to all of us, not just one demographic, but all the demographics. And Trump has shown us that he talks to one certain group, his group.
Okay, Leticia, what would you rather? I just want to say something. I don't want to talk politics anymore. Kamala Harris just went on national television and called him Hitler. You realize that if that is not divisive,
but if you show those traits, then it is what it is.
What would you rather have in power, a racist or a PDF file?
A racist.
Thank you. Vote Trump. Right. Okay. So let's move on from this and let's carry on. So yeah, sorry. I know racism is not a joke, right? But I'm just saying, if you had to pick the two, you made the right choice, Leticia. That's all I'm saying. You made the right choice. So
look at Chrissy Teigen.
He's got some other stuff going on too. But
okay, this is going to blow your freaking mind, Leticia. So this is Chrissy Teigen. These are real tweets. Okay, these have been around for a while, right? And they go back about a decade. Now, do you remember all the code words that we spoke about yesterday?
Yes.
Okay, good. Fantastic. Leticia, you are literally getting a gold star this week for being the best student in learning all of this. Like to add a pinch of baby powder to the flour when I fry chicken. It smells so tender, like the toddler booty when the warm grease slides off their lips. Pinches. What?
I don't understand anything from that. Goodness. I mean, what do you mean, like baby powder? Is that a slang for something? It must be.
Why is she talking about a toddler's tender booty?
Oh, hey, listen, it can get worse, right?
There's quite a few.
A little boy in the pageant now. Finally, some eye candy for me. Oh, that's correct.
Keep going.
Gasp is the right response. This is an interesting one. This is in 2013, Leticia, before any of these words were publicly announced.
Oh, wow, the girl.
Oh, yeah, I'm telling you, man. I want pizza. Brad Pitt just handed us pizza. This is in 2014. I woke up this morning with pizza on my chest and ranch dressing all over me. So if you think I'm too good for this, you are sadly mistaken. It can't get worse, right? I don't know. Let's find out. Skinny PDF files drink PDF file light.
Wow, it's something wrong with her.
That's right.
What she's doing on Twitter. This woman is literally being a pedo on Twitter. Publicly. It increases. It gets more arrogant, more flaunting it, because nobody calls her out. And when she does get called out, what happened? Oh, you're crazy, you're stupid, you're the racist one. No, that doesn't happen. It's all in your mind.
Can I just say, how dare you? Lady Leticia's done very well in becoming aware of the realities of this world. Thank you very much. Okay, look at that bed as well. You wish you could afford that bed. That is some Disney princess shit right there. How dare you? How dare you? Anyway, let's carry on. I'm just busting your chops. Cassandra. All right, let's oh, that's the wrong button. There we are. Okay, it can't get any worse, right? Okay. So hey.
Yeah, I knew that one.
No. You need to just let me take you on a journey here. So you're a proud parent, right?
Yes.
Oh, in fact, no, let's save this one for last. Okay, here's another tweet. Courtney Stoden, what drug makes you do that? Who's Courtney Stoden? I imagine.
Oh, that's the young girl that she bullied and she told her to go kill herself.
Nice. Okay, wonderful. Yeah.
She was
Twitter.
a young teen. She was a young teen, and she bullied this teen. This is the big scandal that finally said that she was quitting Twitter, but that didn't last for like, how long did it last, guys? Like 2-3 days. Then she was back on Twitter, and it's like she harassed and bullied this 17-year-old girl. She was even sending her DMs, saying go kill yourself. You know, you should take a dirt nap and all kinds of things.
I just want to say as well, I would agree with you, Miss Terry, but Letitia has turned legitimate corners. I was even talking about the corner she's turned last night with John Wedger. So, and I'm just saying, I got naive vibes from Lady Letitia a couple of weeks ago, and it was almost like she wanted to bury her head in the sand, and she could have, but she didn't. She pulled the curtain back. She stared it in the face, and she's hated it ever since. So, yeah, congratulations to Lady Letitia. Okay, let me say.
I'm not going to be very popular when it comes to Kamala and Donald Trump, but it is what it is.
No. I think they're talking about just over the whole broad spectrum of the world, Letitia, not specifically one thing. Okay, just in general. Okay,
in general.
Yeah, but that's all right. You've got fucking pillars in your house, girl. Don't listen to these people. All right, ask them how many pillars you got. How many pillars you got? How many Disney princess beds have you got? Okay, I think Letitia's okay. She doesn't need your validation.
I'm okay with being naive.
Okay, so I'm going to set a picture. I'm going to set a stage. Okay, you're a proud parent, Letitia, right? You're getting ready for, say, an event. Okay. Oh, can I ask women, when you get dressed up for a night out, how often do you put your shoes on directly after your underpants? So you're just stood there. So you're stood there with your underpants on, nothing else, and your shoes. Is that a normal thing for women to do? It strikes me weird that you'd be stood there in high heels and pants, and this is the correct order for dressing yourself. Like, no, shoes are last.
I put on my outfit first, and then the shoes.
Listen, Letitia, don't out yourself as just walking about your house naked in high heels all the time. Okay, that's basically where we're headed here. So all I'm saying is, in my head, I have never put my shoes on until I'm done. Right, that's the last thing. So you're a proud parent. Okay, you're posting pictures of you and your son online. Just get that image in your head, Letitia. Okay, get that image in your head. Not your son, obviously. Just, your actual child, not one that I've invented for you. So you're posting the picture online. Now, picture that in your head, and then look at Chrissy Teigen. Correct. Gasp is the correct response. So again, if we are wearing pants and we're not wearing a top, we're in full makeup, but we have our heels on. I have some questions. Okay, I got some questions. I got some questions about this. Okay. This is her son as well.
Yeah, that is so inappropriate.
It's just a bit odd.
It's odd.
It's very odd. Now, listen, I'm sure we've all, like toddlers and, getting dressed and being parents and all that kind of stuff. We have moments, but I'm just saying, like, this is a no-no. This, like, what is happening here? Full makeup, no top, mad pants, big old shoes. What?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Real provocative.
And again, there's nothing that she said online that could raise suspicions. So we don't need to worry, right? Like, we don't need to worry, right? Jeebus. Okay, so
disgusting.
Yeah, and I just want to say a big thank you to Paula, who went on when Paula met Chrissy Teigen. She was at a freaking royal event last year. Paula, take the stage, please. I'm going to go and get a drink. I'll be 2 minutes. Have a rant about the royal hingamajiggy, please.
Well, of course, Chrissy Teigen and John Legend. Letitia, I share this in the WhatsApp group that my friend was at the King's Trust in New York, and John Legend performed, and Chrissy Teigen was there last year after the King's coronation, which is why it changed from the Princess Trust to the King's Trust.
Okay.
And John Legend is there performing along with Chrissy Teigen.
Oh, that's too bad he married to her.
Well, no. Why? Maybe he chose her for a reason.
Yeah, maybe they're like,
he has to buy her after all of these scandals that she's done. He stood by her. They must be two of the same, because anybody with decency would have dumped. Instead, he came out and defended her when the whole story.
Did. He came out and said he came out and defended her.
Of course, he defended her, and he's like, "How dare you, you nasty people? You are nasty because you are the ones who thinks my wife has done nothing
Oh
wrong."
my God, where have you been looking? Where have you been on the internet the last few days, Paula?
Sorry,
Like, I just want to ask, because you just sent me a link to something, right? If anyone remembers the pizza scenario, right? Paula, I don't know if she's ever heard about it, but she is deep. She is deep in the lore of the pizza conspiracy. Wait until you see what she just sent me. This is an iconic email. All right, Paula, you're a legend, mate. This is like so nostalgic for me. Do you know what I mean? I think Obama spent $65,000 of the taxpayers' money flying in pizza and dogs from Chicago for a private party at the White House not long ago. Assume we're using the same channels to celebrate all you hot dogs out there. Eric, you can participate as well. Get ready for the Chicago Hot Dog Friday. Okay. So first of all, how much is a gourmet hot dog at best, right? And put some freaking markup on there. Like, do you think that? Like, do you think the $100 hot dog exists?
Are you telling me that there are no good hot dogs in Chicago?
Yeah,
pizza?
the Chicago dogs are the best.
Sorry, in Washington at the White House. You're telling me that the White House couldn't have made pizza and hot dogs? Instead, he had to pay $65,000 for a private party.
There's no outside food allowed in the White House for a start.
Yeah.
This was a fact that was uncovered after this email. The Obama can't just be like, "How you doing, Domino's? It's Obama. Fancy sending me some pizzas." Do you know what I'm saying?
For security reasons, they don't allow it.
Correct. Of course not. So let's say $100 of a hot dog. 65,000 divided by 100 is 600. Is that right? 650 hot dogs.
And
right?
pizza.
And now, all I'm saying, right,
what costs the most?
If you're budgeting as a host that everyone's going to have 2 hot dogs, right? Divide that by 2. That's 325 people at a party. I'm not thinking that's real. This isn't about hot dogs and pizza, because for a start, it wouldn't get in the White House. We know this now. And if anyone wants to know where all this came from, this was done when a whistleblower info dumped thousands of emails from the Clintons, from the Obama administration, from the Podestas, and people started questioning why a man who owned a pizza shop was ranked one of the 5th most powerful men in his state. It doesn't make any sense, right? He owns a pizzeria where you can do ping pong. I just want to say, if anyone wants to take a plunge, I've got a website, projectrook.com. I have a documentary called Hope Dies Here. It will ruin your weekend, but it delves into everything that we're talking about now. Isaac Cappy. It delves into the pizza stuff we're talking about, and it looks at my initial jump into the dark web and exposing and shutting down these criminal groups. You can see here, this image here is of Isaac Cappy's Dead Man's Switch, which of course looks like little girls in a bathhouse. Highly, highly inappropriate.
How sad.
But again, nothing to worry about in Hollywood, guys. All right? Nothing to worry about, okay? This is conspiracy, right?
And we showed yesterday that thing with Obama and John Legend, because Oprah is deep with John Legend and Chrissy Teigen. Oprah is deep, and Oprah is the one who endorsed, and literally there's even and Oprah actually sued the university, and she managed to shut them down, because there was a university that they had a class about Oprah.
Yeah.
And it was called the Oprah Phenomenon, right? And how she single-handed, because nobody knew who Obama. Hillary Clinton went on her show because Oprah had already endorsed her, right? Yeah. The thing is that Hillary's like her. She was not willing to play ball with like Hillary's one of them sharks. So what did Oprah do? She found a man, little known, with really shady background.
Oh,
She went full on. She went full on Obama. There's a phenomenon. So Oprah, because, and it wasn't anything mean about it, but the class was about how celebrity, the power of celebrity, right? And they studied that phenomena, right? Because it's actually a phenomena. As soon as Oprah brought him into her show and on her stage, and she says, "I'm going here and Obama."
Mods, can
Yeah, but
you
I think that was at the end.
hang on a
of
second, hang on a
the-
second. Can the mods permanently ban cup of tea? Because I ain't having that shit in my fucking side chat, mate. Perma ban. Like, ban hammer their ass right now, please.
Oh
Disgusting.
wow, sorry about that. Cup of tea.
Disgusting. Get the hell out of my side chat permanently.
But you know, like it's like when people were saying, "Get a car, you'll get a car, you'll get a car." It's Obama, and it's like it was incredible. It was incredible what happened. So she single-handedly put him there.
I don't think just her. I think it took a lot more than just Oprah to get him on the stage, because I remember her saying that she wasn't endorsing him right away, and she endorsed him at the end.
He was doing that thing with John Legend and Chrissy Teigen when they were caught on the red carpet talking about where was the wildest places they had sex, and they said it was the Obama thing. It was Oprah who was throwing.
See, now they could have easily went in the bathroom and got it on.
They could have said that. They could have said that, and that would have been the end of it. That's what I said in my video yesterday. I did a video about Oprah because apparently her Florida mansion got raided, but it's being kept tightly under wraps. Okay, but it's interesting. It's interesting how. And this is what I said in my video yesterday. Oh, you know, yeah, we were doing it at a fundraiser for Obama. And, you know, this silly woman, we went into a bathroom. We did it there. But the way that John Legend reacted, it's like, and listen, the links are there. This woman, John of God, Weinstein, Epstein, the scandal in South Africa, the school in South Africa. I mean, now Diddy, she's chummy with Diddy, with Tyler Perry, with Ron Burkle, who has this shady Soho place. I mean, how many? And Obama doing videos with Diddy, partying with Diddy, Kamala partying with Diddy, whether you like it or not, partying. And they know, because they know what's going on. They can say, I don't know. These people have the Secret Service telling them this man is doing. Do you think that they don't investigate them?
They would have to tell me that was going on. I would have to have a little bit more receipts to know that he was over there at an after party with P. Diddy. I just can't see it.
Okay, I understand that you can't see it, but when it comes out, you're gonna be
yeah, I can't wait. I can't
now,
wait.
that's different. If it happens, if it comes out, then I'll be disgusted.
Nah.
Then you have voted for a person when all the signs are there. You know, it's like
I would be disgusted.
You know, it's like kind of like when we look back and it's like, danger, Will Robinson, danger, Will Robinson. You are the company you keep.
Yeah, but I'll be honest with you, Paula. That's kind of like every election, right? It's kind of like every election.
They have parties.
It's two different sizes of poop sandwich. Okay,
yeah.
So you're going to eat the lesser poop sandwich. Okay, but unfortunately, Letitia's chosen to eat the massive poop sandwich. Unfortunately,
can you post this tweet that I have here? I have it here.
I can post that tweet.
Do you know what
Anthony Weiner is? I don't know, but it doesn't sound good.
Anthony Weiner is a U.S. politician that was caught and disgraced and is serving jail time for exactly what we're talking about. You understand? If you're American and you know who Anthony Weiner is, was this guy, this politician, this famous politician who was disgraced and is in jail and I mean, he was doing to kids what we're talking about. So this is what she says. I'm about to Anthony Weiner this kid.
She's disgusting. And her husband is an enabler since he doesn't, you know.
But he's close friends with Obama. He's endorsing Kamala.
I will say though, if you're not a PDF file and your second name is Weiner,
even if he's endorsing,
because no one,
what does that have to do with? I don't understand. I don't get it.
Because they all know what they're up to. They're all party together. They're part of the little group.
Oh, so you think the freak offs? Okay.
What is happening right now? I just read the side chat for like 5 minutes, and I've heard politics. I just witnessed Letitia almost take her own eye out with one of her nails. And can we like and share? I don't think I've said that yet today. Can we like and share? Like fire that out. That'd be good.
But it's interesting how we talk about Kamala and Obama.
It's not.
and
It's not
Hillary
interesting at all. It's the
and-
least
and
interesting
how
thing.
the
we've done.
mainstream
No.
media.
But the thing is, the
But
whole
we
point
never
of this
bring
is all
up
these
what
pedos.
Trump does. We never bring up what the Republicans do and what the other side
No.
is.
But we're
Letitia,
talking how
Letitia,
these pedos.
We don't.
Hang on. Let Letitia like shit on the Republicans for a minute. Let's go.
I
Like,
mean,
hit us with it.
you know what's
Do you know what? Do you know what? I'm going to make you full screen.
Republicans have decided
for it.
that they're not going to support Trump. Republicans, people from his own party, is saying, I don't want him to be in power. Why is that?
Because
Why
they're
is-
bored. They're just bored, mate. Do you know what I mean? They just want some headlines. They're Meghan Markle in it.
I think it's more to it than that. I think that they see that there could be an issue, like there was the last 4 years we had him in office.
That was brilliant when Trump was in office. Like as a
It
non-American,
was entertaining.
as a non-American who had zero impact on his life over any of the madness. Like I will be honest, the whole was he not just like
It's going to
if
be
you're
another
brown,
4 years of that.
if you're brown, you're barred. Like was there not
Yeah.
there was but in saying that, was it not?
Yeah, because he told those football players, basketball players that they need to go back to their own country.
Oh yeah, that was probably second or third on my list of top 10 Trump dumbass moments. Like that was a
I
banger.
just want to. The whole point
But
that
we
we're
don't
talking
talk
about
about
this is because
that.
pedos and the reach they have, that
We don't
they
talk
infiltrate politics, they infiltrate royalty, and then this is when they get, once they're infiltrated and they own these people, this is when they say, okay, it's time for you to pay the piper when they get in trouble, or you're gonna cover for me. You know, like we saw with this painter who's still roaming around the free with so many phones, willing to send more of his disgusting images to vulnerable children, and he is free because he's covered by the blanket of being closely associated to the entire royal family. So rather than expose him and exposing a scandal for the royal family, they much rather set up predator free. And this is the problem that we have with people like Diddy, with his connection with Clinton, with Obama. I mean, the Clintons, Obamas, with Biden, with everybody. This man is involved with everybody. And he's admitted it.
What he did once?
Oh my God, no.
He didn't?
No,
a
no.
picture
In fact, Diddy has spoken horribly against Trump. I mean, it's full on. Okay, so just because once, you know, like that's fine. I don't care about Trump or Biden. The whole point is that these people get themselves infiltrated, and they have, like, you know, like Jawar Wright said, that they own these people with compromising footage and stuff.
Correct. Yes, 100%. Also, Lady Letitia, who cares who you vote for? It's all a lie. Okay, it's not. No, these people aren't. They're just
Exactly. And
puppets
it's early
to
voting
create
here.
division. They're just there to create division and distract you from all the shenanigans that they're getting up to.
Yes.
Like and share, everyone, for more hot debates on who is better, the racist or the PDF file. Election year, people. Let's hear it. So yeah.
No, but this is terrible. This is terrible. We see Diddy. People are wondering, why did Diddy get away with it for so many years?
Kamala's
This is a question that was asked of the DA, and he just said, "Oh, well, it doesn't matter how he got away with it. The point is that we're here."
Yeah, can we get?
We're talking 1991,
Shame
1992.
on them for not.
Can we
bringing
get
it earlier.
Chance? Can we
It
get
is-
Chance out of my side chat as well, please? Chance mods, get them out of my side chat. How dare you? Disgusting.
I don't know.
Zero tolerance on this channel for that sort of shenanigans.
I'm not a fan of Candace Owens.
No,
Wait.
you know what? She makes me laugh, but you know, people don't like her because maybe, you know, like me, her delivery is not to the palate of people. But you know, I
No,
love it that she has. I love it that she's straightforward. She does her research, you know, and just that people
I
don't want
do
to hear
like
that
about her.
message. people don't want to hear that message, you know. And like, this is a woman who's being canceled, who is absolutely smart. She was trashed because she was the only one to speak out against that Floyd guy and the BLM, and
Yeah,
which
that was
turned out to be true. The BLM is a
him get killed, like we all saw.
what?
She didn't like George Floyd. She has a different take on that.
Like I do.
Well, I saw him get killed by a police officer. I don't know what else was going on.
Wait. Sorry, I zoned out there. We're talking about George Floyd.
Yes.
He was definitely killed by a police officer. I've seen that too.
Yeah, I saw it with my own eyes.
I've seen it with my face eyes. I've seen them. Also, has anyone ever really thought?
I saw that too.
Did you ever think that the eyes are the testicles of the face? Like, it's the most sensitive part of your face, right? You got two of them. I'm just saying.
What do you think is going to happen to Diddy? What do you think is going to happen to Diddy? Because do you think that the conversation is real? Because I asked you that yesterday, because people are saying that the conversation has been debunked.
Well, I here's what I think. Whether it's real or whether it's AI, I believe it was a purpose planned bit of media. Whether it was real or not, it was planned by what I feel is the Diddy camp. If I'm being perfectly honest with you, to just show that they're, because imagine sending a message to Busby that you know what he's about to release in the case.
What?
Well, can't they just come out and say
mentioning the plastic, right? Mentioning the plastic, and then of course mentioning Jay-Z's name. I think this has come directly from Diddy camp. I think this has been pre-planned, and I think we can see that. And this is just my crazy on the spectrum freaking take on this. So I think it was put out there by the Diddy camp to name Jay-Z and to show Busby that they're one step ahead of him, allegedly, possibly, maybe, who knows. But how good would that be as like a freaking episode 5 in the Netflix series of this whole story? You'd be like, oh, is there a mole? I'm just saying. Or was it put out by the Busby team? Because that would have been an absolute clanger to give relevance to everything that he just released. Do you know what I'm saying? Either way, I am here for it all. Like and subscribe. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I opened a beer about 20 minutes into Paula and Letitia talking about American politics. It's like, I'm going to sit here. And
but this is the thing, though. Do you think it's real and they're trying to say it's AI to discredit it?
I don't think. Well, possibly, but at the same time, the way
why don't they just come out and say as much? Why don't they just say, you know, there's a video, there's a recording going around that is not Diddy, you know? Wouldn't they just say it, talk against it?
I don't know. Listen, so if anyone wants to spend the time, if you break up the phone call that's been leaked into separate files and then try and isolate the background noise, and then do that for each of the sound files and see if the background noise is like a repeating, looping sound file. Because if it matches, you know, in every single video, or there's repeating patterns, we can probably put it down to a fabricated piece of media. But at the same time, I'm sorry, I'm too far down the road now for denying data that is in a case this high. When we have mentions of plastic, and then the next thing that is released is plastic containers, there's just a lot going on there. So, real or fake, it's purposely been put out there.
Yes, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Can you share this? This is about
Is it about Kamala? Because if it is,
no, it's not about Kamala. Although I do have something about Kamala, but I'm not going to share that. But no, this is something where this is Ali Carter. This is her thing yesterday.
They digging it.
Huh?
I was like, they're digging for stuff on Kamala, aren't they?
It's not hard to dig. It's not hard to dig at all, guys.
It feels like they're having a hard time.
Digging's a nightmare. Has anyone ever had to dig a hole as an adult? It's not. It's hard. Roots and stones in that. You don't see that in the movies.
Yeah, you got to go back to childhood, and you got to go back.
Wait, what? Why? What were you doing in your childhood that digging holes?
Well, you know, high school, college, whatever.
Wait, no, what? Wait, I'm sorry. No, I have no memories of digging holes in high school. Like, where were you putting the bodies? Where are the bodies, Letitia? Okay, let's move on.
So do you want me to show this about this lady? This is
I don't know.
Ali
What is
Carter.
it?
This is
I
Ali
don't know.
Carter. Okay.
Is it YouTube? Is it on YouTube?
I'm going to show you. No, just share my screen, and that I'll
Well,
show
yeah,
you.
I'm sharing your screen. I'm asking where you're playing it from.
It's just from Twitter.
Okay. Have you watched it? It's definitely okay to play.
Arrest that is coming. There's 2 that's already down. There's a raid
Close your
about
mic.
to go on. And on top of that, it's somebody that has something to do with an affidavit that I have already released. I am telling you, we know that it's coming. I knew it was coming when I made sure there were sworn and legal affidavits already ready 6 to 8 months ago. I'm telling you right now that they're about to grab them and they're about to announce it. When they announce it, we got a problem. We got a big problem. Because there's ways that this is about to go. I think a lot of you guys are everybody's like, we're ready. We're ready until it's happening. And then everybody's like, well, I wasn't ready. Yeah.
What?
There's gonna be a lot of that. There's no other way to get ready. There's no other way to prepare. There's no protocol for what's about to happen. The world is going to crumble when they see this next arrest. In the meantime, there's going to be deaths, distractions, and fires to hide evidence. Watch for it, ask questions, demand answers. You know who's on those flight logs. You do. You know who should be arrested. You all do. You know that laptop from hell is real. You know that the black book is real. You know Ghislaine Maxwell's customers are who everybody is watching in the everyday news, including those who you drop your kids off with every day, your schools, your doctors, big banks, Chase Bank, Bank of America. There is a lot of people that are attached because this goes very deep. I told y'all this is a spider web that is tangled and tangled and tangled and woven intricately. I am telling you right now that once one goes, it's going to pull on a big string. That arrest is coming. 90s, we need your help. We need witnesses. We need your help. If you have counted that cost, please message us through the website, alisarmy.com. There's admin there that are ready to catch.
Interesting. Oh, Jesus Christ. Interesting.
And this lady 8 or 7 months ago said that Diddy and Oprah were going down. Oprah's Florida thing has been raided, but it's so tightly controlled.
Are you being serious? Oprah's house has been raided. Are you serious?
Florida. That's what. Yeah. That's
there's no
like that in
record of
Florida,
it.
but they're tightly. And I'm gonna show you my contact, Ron, after this show. Who my contact is? You're gonna, because she's one of my dearest friends. She's.
Oh my God. Oh no, wait, that's 4 years ago.
Paula, didn't they say it was raided and then Oprah came back and said no, it wasn't?
No, that was in 2018 and it was true. They raided at the Clintons and stuff like that, but Obama was still just getting out of power, and that whole thing was covered up. Immediately after that, we have Jeffrey Epstein, who was served up because of what was happening. I think that was a warning shot that they sent to these people, and they huddle amongst themselves and they're saying, we're serving Jeffrey Epstein. Now we have Diddy because things are getting closed and they're worried about Trump coming into power and that they're not going to have an ally in the White House. So they huddle back together and they serve Diddy. That's my opinion. That's my take on things. Okay. I may be off completely, but Miss Ali Carter, this woman is a true warrior. I have nothing but respect that this young lady, in spite of the horrible things that have been done to her, she got out of it. She's speaking out. She has this amazing website, Alice Warriors, I think it's called. Yeah. And she's helping people. She's saying, give me your testimonials. She's not asking for money on her website. and it's incredible. I have nothing but admiration for her. And she said that 7 or 8 months ago when she said that they're going to arrest Diddy, everybody laughed. She said that they're going to arrest Oprah, everybody laughed. And here we have Diddy behind bars. And I can tell you that Diddy and Oprah, if they both fall, they're going to snitch their way out of it. I do believe that guy from Abercrombie was a snitch from Diddy.
Okay.
Because you're going to start seeing more. Maybe I may be way off, but that's what I think. Because look, the raids that happened, they were completely kept quiet. Now this is in 2018, and then suddenly Epstein falls because they always have to serve somebody up so the cabal can continue. I may be way off, but that's just the way the things are, because then you see the men on the island. They sacrifice someone so they can continue doing their things. Now they're sacrificing Diddy. The problem that Diddy is not willing, Epstein and Diddy, they don't like it when they become default people. This Diddy is still thinking that he's going to get out of it because he took out a lot of stuff in that flight that nobody was tracking. And then he took those flights before the raid. So somebody tipped him at the FBI. He has contacts at the FBI, guys. And I always love that guest, and I know I keep going on about it, guys, but that guest that you had where he said, "Oh, I'm sure the FBI is going through every single tape, making sure that the wrong face doesn't pop up."
Correct. I mean, I've been saying that there's piles currently in the FBI. One's a burn pile, one's a public pile, one's a blackmail pile.
Yeah. Because this is the founder of the FBI. That was his MO. He used to get dirt on all these politicians and stuff like that so he can get whatever he wanted. He was a cross-dresser too, John Edgar Hoover. And that was he was famous for that, for holding piles of information. And you know that Lord Mountbatten, the FBI had piles of information about him being a kitty lover.
I love
and
piles.
They withheld that. And then suddenly, years later, I think it was Andrew Lowney who talked about it. He said, there was another writer who went and asked for it. They suddenly destroyed it. The FBI said they had destroyed it. Ali's Warriors is a website. Thank you. If you can put the link to that, Ron, that'd be amazing. Ali's Warriors.
I'll be honest with you. Probably do my best to try and get that link.
But that was the MO of John Edgar Hoover. That is how he got so powerful, through blackmail. It's very well researched.
Oh yeah, well listen, since the dawn of cameras, people have been recording the mafia, the mobs. It's a common tactic used for gaining control. If you can't get them on your side, then you get dirt on them. If they don't want to take the check, you can put them in a compromising situation and get what you need.
He got politicians to allow him to have unlimited power almost, because he had dirt on everybody. So he would call them into his office. You come to my office. He got the Pentagon. And I mean, this guy was powerful. It came from a little office to suddenly being very, very powerful.
Every time I Google Ali's Warriors, I get a Glaswegian site called Glasgow Warriors.
No, I'll show it to you. Oh, shit.
Queenie, what time do you call this? What time do you call this, Queenie?
I was sorting out my phone.
Yeah, honestly, your phone, the more truth you talk, the hotter your phone gets, and it just melts.
Listen, that's real. That's no lies. No lies, tell. I swear.
How are you doing today,
Hey
Queenie?
guys, hello everyone. Hi everyone in the chat. Hi. Hey Letitia, Paula.
Hi,
Hey.
gorgeous.
I was just here. I just tuned in to you guys probably about 10 minutes ago because, as I said, I was sorting out the little phone, so I need to just listen what you guys are rocking about.
Army.
Yes,
Ali's Army.
That's the position that I've taken today, is just listen. Ali's
Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, I follow. I've got her on my
Did you
what's it
did you
called?
see did you see
Uh,
Paula and Letitia battle it out over who's the better candidate for the election?
No, I
That was
didn't say it was the better. No,
oh
no,
no
no.
no
I'm
no no
gonna
no
back
no
you
no
up.
no no.
Well, you
I
don't have to
didn't.
say it. You
I
insinuate.
didn't. Oh, you want to hear my position? It's Trump all the way. That's my position, and that's no changing. If you go on my thing, you see Trump everywhere. But I live in the UK, so I can't vote for him. So I beg my family to. Yeah, that's my position, and I'm not afraid to say. I follow her on Insta. No, not Insta. On Telegram. She's on my Telegram. So when she puts up link, I get them.
who is there anybody else you can vote for? Is there any like mad other parties that you can
No,
vote for?
unfortunately, there's a liberal, but there's no one really running.
Well,
from
there
that
was
party.
one at Robert F. Kennedy that he still remains independent, but he has endorsed Trump. If you can share that screenshot that I have right now, Ron.
One moment, my door.
Just vote for the other guy. That's probably the best thing to do. Like we have a political party in the UK
Even
called the
my husband
Monster
is going to go at lunch and vote.
called the Monster Raving Loony Party. And yeah, hang on 1 second. That is my wonderful fiance.
So I mean,
Miss Iris. No, I don't know Miss Iris, but you know what? My family members, they're from St. Anne, and I was trying to get a hold of a few of my cousins to find out what they know, but um I think when you haven't spoken to people in years, it's hard to get hold of them. So, who asked that question? Louise. Yeah, but that's where my grandma is from, exactly in Brownstown as well. Why did you bring them up here? I'm on here.
Okay, well that was
Paula.
insightful. Ali'sArmy.com. There we are. Can you guys like and share, like and subscribe, like and share? Make sure you push this little daily show out. It really helps out a lot. And this evening we're back with a royal mess. If you're into the royal family, and just because of the way that things are going, we'll probably be ranting a little bit about Diddy's connections to all of that, and finding new ways to trigger Letitia into yeah,
Trump?
No.
That would never happen.
No,
Not in this
everyone has a right to vote for whoever they want to vote for. That's yeah.
And
So if you wanna, if you think that the demon spawn is the one, yeah, vote for her. If someone thinks that Trump is another demon spawn and they want to vote, do that. So it's everyone's right.
Do you know what? I think you're wrong. I think we've all went willy-nilly with free choice now. I think we need a good 50 years of just hardcore government makes all the decisions, put us all back in our places. No, I'm kidding. But I'm just saying.
I rebuke that thought, Ron. Don't put that out there in the atmosphere.
Oh, yeah. No chance, Paula. No chance.
Already. And so you kind of
Welcome to my world.
Of what will be like with the next 4 years of Trump. So
I'm scared because Kamala wants to propose censorship, YouTube censorship X. She's putting things to censor YouTube. Hillary Clinton came right out and said that she's working with Kamala to censor YouTube and all platforms that do not align.
Well, I agree. But I also think if you get shot in the ear, you should just automatically win. All right. The guy was shot at twice, okay, and just walked it off. All right. That's the guy you wanted there. That's the guy you wanted.
I just have to ask you something, because you told me once, Ron, that these people like Diddy, Oprah, there's never any real altruism. There's never a real charity. Everything they do has a purpose, a motive.
Yep.
So this man, this is back in 2020, and he hasn't stopped with Kamala. Okay. This is back in 2020. We're in 2024. We've seen him at the Clinton. We've seen him at the thing with Clinton. Remember the things that he was throwing, interviewing Barack Obama. I mean, this is the man, and we all know that Barack Obama has been at his parties. We know that Barack Obama threw a party at the White House, a private party at the White House with hot dogs and pizza worth $65,000.
This was 4 years ago.
Oh, okay. So if you're importing a bunch of kids to freaking abuse, and it was 4 years ago, Letitia, should we just forget about it?
No,
Okay,
I'm talking about Kamala in this. Thank you, Diddy.
You understand that Kamala is working with Hillary Clinton openly, and I'm not for Trump or for Kamala, but I'm against censoring freedom of speech. I do not like people demonizing others just because they don't like what you say. I don't, Kamala shouldn't be talking about, oh, Trump is Hitler. Kamala should be focusing about her policies, what she can bring to the table, instead of basing her entire
He does bring up her policies.
She just went there yesterday. The people, that Barack Obama.
When Obama was there,
because Barack Obama went on a rally where Eminem came out, which I'm very upset about, and he's like, "Why are we so nasty? We shouldn't be calling each other names. We're divisive." The very next day, Kamala, Trump is Hitler.
Well, he talks like a dictator.
No, he doesn't, Letitia. I'm sorry. I'm going to stop you there because he doesn't. He
My
doesn't.
Listen, guys.
Do you know what Hitler did? Do you know what Hitler did? He murdered millions of people.
Paula, just let Letitia respond. It works out better.
No, you can't perpetuate that somebody's Hitler. That is horrible thing to say, because then we have people shooting at Trump.
She was saying that he mimics him.
Yeah, I think she was looking past the atrocities and just talking about Hitler's love of art.
Me too.
No, Letitia.
Oh, really now? Okay.
No. I'm just trying to interject in something.
Because he did say that he never wanted to get out of power. He wants to stay in power.
That's not what he said. That's not what he's. Letitia, have you? Letitia, I don't live in your country, but I think you need to stop look at clips and watch the full stuff, and don't look at clips.
And I've seen it for myself.
I'm being honest with you. If you watch this stuff,
I'll put you on timeout.
January 6th, or was that the Democrats' fault too?
I'm actually on
it was the Democrats.
I saw that he put in an insurrection to try to stop the votes
from
Joe Biden getting the votes.
He got what?
He sent his crew over there to the Capitol, and all hell broke loose. And he sat and waited. And they were begging him to get the National Guard, to get someone over there to stop it. He blamed it on
I'm going to have to answer this.
No. I just want to say, you've convinced me, Letitia. Vote Kamala, okay? I'm fully on board now, Letitia. It's 2-on-2. Let's bring them on. Let's go. I'm watching.
My
both of
God,
you.
Letitia, what you just said is absolutely.
I saw it.
No, I'm sorry, sweetie, but it has been debunked, because when Trump, let me finish. When this was impeached, he asked people. He was the one asking Nancy Pelosi, and Pelosi's on record, because it was up to Nancy Pelosi. The chief of police is on record saying that they were begging Nancy Pelosi. Trump asked like 2 or 3 days. Nancy Pelosi
for her life.
Nancy Pelosi was the one in charge
at the Capitol running for her life.
No, and he said
yes, she was.
No,
so at that time, you would think the president of the United States.
All right. Okay, everyone's going in timeout. You're all going in timeout because you can't behave. Okay, it's been 2 days of this shit. Okay, and I can't handle it anymore. I can't deal with it. I couldn't care. Okay, America, vote for who you want. Okay, vote for yourself. Believe in yourself. Vote for Trump. Vote for Kamala. Do you know what? Go in and just vote for everyone. Cause a riot. Just literally just vote for everyone and just cause a riot. That's what I would suggest. And that's I'm going to give you another minute to cool down. All right. Hot head. Do you know what it is? Right. You get 3 women together. Right. And then it just all goes mad. It just goes mad. Right. Like I love you all. I really do. It's very easy content for me. I'm not going to lie. I just sit here and the content just makes itself. Right, ladies, I'm going to bring you back in now, and we're all going to behave. Okay? All right. All right. There we go. Okay. How we all
No,
feeling?
you know what? I just want to say something. You're right.
Say something.
I just want to say something. You're absolutely right, because there's no point in arguing with somebody who has a point of view, and that was
I'm
my
not going
mistake.
to change my mind.
Yeah, exactly.
No, this is the thing. That was my mistake. That was my mistake, because there's no point in.
Listen. I'm on Letitia's side now.
On me. That's on me.
Listen, I'm not being funny. I'm on Letitia's side now. I'm getting awful crazy. In fact, I'm not going to make that joke. But thank you, Brain, for catching that one. That was an inappropriate joke that almost came out of my mouth there. Like and subscribe. Who doesn't want to see 3 women arguing on the internet and talking over themselves? Who doesn't want to see that? That is primo content for.
I'm a minority in this.
So what do you think? What do you think Ali is gonna be? What do you think? Who do you think Ali Carter was talking about?
I don't know. I am going to be honest with you. I clocked out about 45 minutes ago. So what I'm going to do is just bring up a new topic of discussion, because I don't know.
We're talking about Ali Carter. Who do you think she was talking about?
She didn't say.
Nah, you're all
7 months ago, she said that it was Oprah and Diddy.
Nah, do you know what? You're all barred. Yeah. I'm taking back control. We're talking about a whole new subject now. We're talking about Vince McMahon from the WWE getting done with rampant SA and human transportation charges. You're all barred now. No more Diddy for you 3 today. You're barred. No more politics. No more Diddy. Barred. All of you. And it's your own fault. It's your own fault.
No,
we'll come back on Monday and we'll see if we all behave. Okay? You all got too hyped up. You're all truth seeking for the first time in your life. You're all hardcore truth seeking, and you're like, I know the way. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't. I don't know the way. I don't know the way, but I'm terrified of censorship.
Yeah, me too. Sure. It's all right. Listen, Letitia's allowed to vote for who she wants. It's okay. We're all friends here.
I'm not talking about the votes. I'm just saying that the new policies that are in place. You know, the new policies that are in place. We have Twitter being banned in Brazil.
I've lost pigmentation in my beard since you guys started this. Okay, I can feel the grayness sinking in to the beard. Right. I just want to say I love you guys. Queenie, you still there?
Yeah, she's just.
Oh yes, okay, I am. I just muted myself.
Oh yeah, Queenie's outside smashing plates off the wall because I had the audacity to put her in the freaking timeout step.
No, I'm just astonished to really see how mainstream media has truly messed up so many people that they literally cannot don't decipher.
I don't think it's just
crazy stuff, you know.
What I've seen with my own
it's no, Letitia. I'm not telling you who to vote for, because I would never say anything like that. But that part about January 6th, I'm not being rude or disrespectful, but I think you need to go and get a bit more information on it, because that's been debunked and it's been proven in your Congress. In your Congress, there was. I can send Ron the clips for you. Not clips.
For that. He was almost
impeached
for that. Donald Trump was almost impeached for that. He was impeached. They just didn't vote for him to be impeached. But he set that off.
Letitia.
Those were his people. It was his responsibility to tell them to go home.
Letitia, listen, I'm not going to tell you that you're wrong or right. I'm just asking you nicely if you need to know a bit more about what happened. They had a thing with is it Jim Johnson? I can't remember your congressman name, but
Jim Johnson, literally the most made up name I've ever heard in my life.
No, I can't remember if it's Jim Jones or Jack Johnson. I can't remember. Or James something. I don't remember your congressman's name. But I'm telling you, I tend to watch when you guys are doing these live stuff and voting on stuff. I tend to watch them, but I just don't remember their name. If you go and watch it, I'm going to find it and I'm going to send it to Ron so he can let you. It's not a clip. It's the full
no, don't send it to Ron. Genuinely, Ron doesn't care. All right, I'm not going to lie.
No,
Ron
to pass it over
does
to
not
her.
Care at all Okay. In fact, I'm going to bring out
No,
the
no, no,
demon.
no.
I do not care. Listen to me, child of the earth world. I do not care. Do not derail me.
Yeah. Yeah, but
yeah,
oh
in
yeah,
short,
someone just told me his name. Jim
for convincing
Jim
me.
Jordan or Mike Johnson. Yes, those two people, them two. I tend to watch when they're in the house speaking, and if you go and watch what they disclose, and Pelosi did
But
not
that's not the
provide
in fact,
stuff.
do you know what I'm going to
that's
do?
not the
Just
only thing
because
that he's
this,
done that I disagree with. There's a
listen,
lot of
listen,
things that I
No,
I'm just going to just do this because I can do this because I'm in charge, right?
we are not
Tell us
arguing
all.
about anything, Ron. We're
No,
having a
I know you're not.
conversation.
Yeah, it's a conversation on a live stream on a YouTube channel. All right. So,
Okay.
Lady Letitia,
Yes.
tell me all the good things about Camilla. Tell me, give me the sales pitch.
The one thing that I like about her the most is that she is trying to bring the country together and not trying to divide us.
Okay.
She's talking to all Americans, not just some Americans. Okay. And she's helping with education. She's helping with housing. She's going to give people $20,000 to get houses.
I want $20,000. That sounds brilliant.
She has plans, and when I hear Trump talk, he's usually insulting someone, or I'm not understanding.
But is that not the guy? Would you not rather have the guy who makes hasty decisions be in charge of all the nuclear weapons than Kamala? Because again, it comes back to who's the worst option. Is it a racist or a potential PDF file? Which would you vote for? And sadly, it comes down to that. So listen, I love and respect you, Letitia, but I'm very, very confused with that. But listen, it's okay because it's your choice, and you're brave for putting it out there.
We don't know 100% that Kamala knew what was going on at those freak-offs, or
that's true. That's true as well. But at the same time, she definitely did probably know, maybe allegedly. I don't know.
Allegedly.
Maybe allegedly.
Oh God.
What else? What else can we trigger everybody with? What else? What else is? Well, side chat. What else would trigger you right now? What else can we talk about? Just
I've lost a lot of subscribers for this.
No shit.
Too.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I would just keep it stum. I would just zip it. I would just be like, do you know
That's
what?
I usually do.
Yeah, well, you fucked up. You fucked up big time. It's too good. Also, everyone, it's Friday. It's Friday. I had 3 days off this week because of a mad toothache. I'm very much enjoying the madness that has been the last 2 days. I just want everyone to know, everyone on the panel is very respectful, and it's always good to just watch chaos unfold for 30 seconds. But listen, that's why we have the naughty step, and we had to whip it out today. Okay, it's the first time in a long time I had to whip out the naughty step. And it's funny because, again, there's a reason why we keep this unspoken rule about no religion, no politics. Gee, I wonder why. If anybody wants to educate people on why you don't talk about politics on the internet, please feel free to click this, make a montage of all of the best bits of the argument. Please emphasize me trying to stop it and just being crushed by the derailing that is this panel. But listen, I'm not being funny. For me, this is a daytime show. I know where a lot of you it's not a daytime show, but for me, it's 2:00 in the afternoon. Like it's like we're just having a good time. We're having a good time. We're all hanging out together. It's fabulous. But yeah, next week we'll I probably won't. We'll just wait and see what happens. I have a good time here. It's all good. You're lying, TD. You're lying. I don't know what I'm lying about or anyone else is lying about, but I'm just throwing it back at you because I'm sassy and it's chop busting time. It's Friday, everyone.
Oh my God!
Who the frick is Tampon Tim? Is that
the person who doesn't know a man from a woman?
Oh, listen. I've got a joke that I'm primed for you, Queenie. Okay, about who doesn't.
Don't run because
you're a strong, independent woman who needs no man. Okay. In fact, you know what? Don't say it. Don't say it, brain. Just I'm on.
Every woman needs a man. Don't say
Or-
that. I never once say I didn't need a man.
That's
I'm
very
just
true.
That's
I'm
I'm
and if
just
anyone would like detailed reports on the
You're just
latest
what,
tumble
Queenie?
dryers, Queenie has done extensive research into this topic.
on
So,
what topic?
tumble dryers,
Oh,
legitimate story.
okay.
Listen. Let's all just gather our thoughts, okay, and let's possibly just end the stream here, okay? Because I think we've gotten to the point where I'm just going to try and trigger both of you for my own entertainment. That's where I'm at with the live stream, okay? So, anyone who's watching, I'm past the point now of coherent hosting. I clocked out about 40 minutes ago, and I'm very much looking forward to a royal mess this evening. I'm very much looking forward to all the streams.
Oh my God, Royal Mess later. Wow.
Yeah.
It's going to be at 2 today, right?
Do you know what? I might just bring Queenie into the royal mess tonight as well, just for absolute carnage. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, Ron, no.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Just bring her in.
No.
Just bring her in, mute everyone,
God.
and give her 20 minutes where she can just say whatever the hell she wants to everybody, and they can't even respond. Anarchy. All right, everyone. Listen, thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for supporting this the Sean Atwood channel. Remember, make sure you clear your Saturday night. We have a massive evening of content. We've got Jaguar Wright 2 live Q&A, and then after that we have myself and Tommy Scoville, who are going to be doing an after chat, looking into what I'm assuming is going to be another set of bombshells that are going to get dropped. But yeah, come listen. I'm not being funny. If you're tuning into Royal Mess tonight, do you know what I'm saying? Bring a wee Chardonnay, perhaps a little aperitif, a Capri Sun, shall we say? Because
God, I don't know. I may fall asleep early tonight. I swear.
What time is it there?
It's after 4. It's after 4. I'm where Ron is, but yeah, it's the same time.
Okay.
I'm taking I'm trying to regulate my sleep pattern. So
what better way of regulating your sleep pattern than going to sleep at 5 in the afternoon? Okay, Letitia, no bother. Okay, sounds okay, and just that's where I'm at.
This is too funny. I swear. This is too funny.
Mods, fire my YouTube channel in there, and if everyone that's watching, I also make content. Please come on. You just mumble. What was that? That was an elongated mumble.
No, I'm reading lots of stuff here. People be saying about me. Love you all. Doesn't matter if you say good or bad.
Yeah,
my love doesn't change for anyone.
Me too. I love everybody. Side chat. I know you don't agree with me. Can I say something to the side chat?
Yes.
Side chat. I know you don't agree with me, but I still love you anyway. Kisses.
She's lying. She hates all of you. She's got one of those kill. What's that that book that you write the names down of people that you want to like end game? She's got one of them. Okay, she's got screenshots of all y'all. Okay, don't be fooled by the Disney princess. Okay, don't be fooled.
God.
All right, what else? That's can we say on the internet?
Don't hate me because of my political choices.
Oh no! Why would no? I don't think anyone hates you, Letitia. No.
Okay.
To be very honest, no one should hate anyone for no reason.
Find out. Put a one in the side chat if you hate Letitia. No, I'm kidding.
No.
Put a one in the side chat if you hate Letitia.
No, don't do that.
Crazy.
I've lost grip. Fuck it, I'm going to put a one in the chat. I'm going to just start it off. There you go.
Put a 2 if you love her.
Oh my God! Look at Ron.
You guys.
Oh, it's too funny.
Okay, put a 2 if you love her.
I freaking love you guys.
There. I see you, girl.
And again, if you're watching from Twitter, believe it or not, we're all going to end this live stream and still all be friends, even though we have different political views.
Oh yes.
Okay. Even though like we have moments where everyone's like, hey, I know Ron's the host, but who gives a crap? Let's just talk over him and derail everything. Okay, like this is what people on the internet can do when they're grown up. Believe it or not, world, it's okay. You don't have to
This
be
is
divided.
what civilized people do.
Well, I don't believe
Yes.
civilized people talk over each other the way you just rudely
No,
interrupt.
of course
That's
we
okay.
do.
No,
Okay, that's all right. I
We
love you.
do.
sometime.
We don't
Sometime.
love you, Ron. So that's
Wow!
the
Yes,
reason.
we
Oh,
do.
damn!
You're the king.
Damn, it's cutting me down to size. In fact, you know what? I've got about half an inch of cigarette left. What can we talk about? Let's go rogue. What are we going to talk
I
about?
know, right? Let's go rogue.
Oh yeah,
my
can you
God.
imagine Lady Letitia's version of going rogue? It would be like the safest going rogue ever. She'd be like, do you know, Letitia's the kid who runs away to her back garden. Okay, she's like, Mom, I'm running away to the back garden. Okay, that's that. Just to sum it up. Okay, Queenie's hopped on a train and she's gone. She's channel tunneling that bitch and
Yeah.
she is off. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
She ain't
Letitia.
turning around.
Yeah.
Oh no, no.
I did run away
no.
once.
You did run away once. Let's hear that story.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Let's hear your runaway story.
Well, so my dad came home and there was some boys in the house and we got in trouble. And then I got mad at him and we ran away. And then we came back home and we got in trouble.
Wow.
How long did you stay away for?
Oh, it was only a couple of hours.
Oh, you didn't run away then. You just went outside for a bit.
You just went outside for a bit. Oh, it's too good. I've never done the runaway thing because I know that my mum would call me on my shit. Do you know what I'm saying? She'd know where I was. She'd find out where I was, know that I'm safe, and then call my bluff. And I don't have that. I don't have it in me to outlast my mum's ability to go, okay, all right, sound. We'll see.
I've
We'll see.
never run away.
Do you know
Have
what?
you ever wanted
Do you know
to
what?
run away?
You know what? Monday night,
No.
Ron's IRL, I'm running away live stream. Monday night, I will run away live and we'll see if anyone cares. All right. I'm going to run away on Monday. All right. That's the way it's going to happen. But listen, I've devolved as a host. So let's move on. Let's cut this at 2 hours and thank everyone for being here. Thank you all for your support. And I will see you all this evening, 8:30 for a Royal Mess. And like and subscribe. Please share. Please do all the good stuff. And thank you all for being here. Vote Kamala. Check you.